Hi guys, so I thought it was about time that we have a catch up. Let me grab my tea. This is a tea drinking kind of chat. Yeah, so some things have gone down since we last had a chat, haven't they? The world is going through some stuff. I hope you guys are doing alright. In all seriousness, I hope you guys are doing okay. Don't know how many of you are in quarantine or in self-isolating. I'm personally self-isolating, and so is my mum. My dad's still going to work, but me and mum are just in the house constantly now, apart from walking the dogs. I still take Leia out each day, but not to crowded areas, just little walks. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most chill of times. You know, the news is scary. I've realised I'm learning about myself and how I deal with things from this as well, in terms of I'm only going to watch the news once per day, in the evening at 6 p.m. Because if I watch it during the day, then my whole day is just crowded by all of this and the anxiety of it and all that stuff. So I'm just watching the news in the evening to help myself. But what this does mean is that I am home 24/7, and I have a lot more time to do things that I want to do. Even though I'm at home and the vlogs will be all home-based, I would like to do more and keep up to date with you guys, especially if we're all in. It would just be nice to have a bit of community spirit. What this does mean though is that I've had a list of ASMR video ideas that are really time-consuming ideas where I need to make crafty props for all of them. And I haven't had time to just sit down and work on all of those, so that's what I'm going to be using a lot of this time for, is sitting in my art studio, making all of these different props for the ideas that I've had for ages and I can finally do. So I thought that'd be fun to vlog as well for this channel, is me working in the studio, studio days, craftiness. But the first thing I need to do is sort my studio out, because it's not even okay, the mess in there, because all of my filming stuff's out, because I've been doing a lot of filming lately, but also I've been doing a lot of art lately, and it's just everything is everywhere. So today/tonight, because it's now blooming the evening already, I swear. Also for these vlogs for the next few weeks, I'm not going to be wearing makeup or doing a full face or anything like that, because realistically I'm at home and I don't do that when I'm at home. I put mascara on because it makes me feel ready for the day and I'm gonna kick all the butts, do you know what I mean? But apart from, also, as I've shown you before, this concealer's my best friend, because it's Witch Hazel. It's from Collection, Primed and Ready, powered by Witch Hazel Anti-Blemish Concealer. Just bung this little baby on my bad red blemishness and I'm ready to go. So yeah, I'm doing that, but yeah, you get my vibes, you get what I'm saying. I've had a lot of questions about what's happening in my local area with the whole situation, and the thing is that I don't really know, because when they were announcing cases and stuff, there's technically only 10 cases in my local area, I think, or something like that. But the problem is they're not counting the cases anymore. No one's getting tested anymore. So for all I know, everyone could have it. I honestly have no idea. So I'm staying in anyway. People found out the other day, people with celiac disease are classed as at risk, which is a bit strange, because I think my immune system is the same as everyone else. But I think it's something to do with all the damage that's done inside during the celiac eating gluten situation, and I don't know. But yeah, so I'm classed as at risk technically, but I'm self-isolating anyway, because as the government advised, if you can, then work from home, and obviously I can, so I will be. Yeah. But anyway, with my vlogs and my ASMR and all my YouTube-ness, my aim is to keep it positive, keep it fun, have some happy times, even though the world might be a bit weird. It's, as I said, it's going through some stuffs. It's about how we react to it really right now, and I want this place, my channels, to be somewhere that's positive and you can kind of get away from it. So I'm going to try to not talk about it on my channels as much as I can. Obviously if there's huge updates, then I'll speak to you about it, but realistically I think we should just get on with it, have some fun, do some craftiness, and have some feel-good vibes. So I'm going to drink my tea, and then I'm going to take you down to the studio and we shall sort that out. Right, ready for this? I mean, yeah, it's bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's bad. And then look, I've got all of this desk. Yeah, we're gonna need to sort this. So I'm thinking the main priority to sort out is this whole area here, which is where I actually make my artwork and things like that. because I have so many videos and so many plans that I need to do related to needing this desk. Like I'm making all my little sculptures and jewellery and everything's on here. So I think I'm going to start there and then work my way through this room. Okay, so craft area is now done and clean and perfect, but I've just found these fabrics which I actually need to cut down for a project, for an art ASMR video. I thought I would just do that now while I'm on a roll, so let's do that. I've got this amazing fabric, look at this. And it's textured. Look. And I'm going to be cutting it into a square. So cool. The other fabric I have which I need to cut down is this. These are the ones where you can move them. So I've got black to gold, I've got black to frickin' mermaid. Ooh. And then I've got like this bronze to this, is that a mermaid? No, that's just like a, oh man, it's magical. Like a turquoise colour. So I need to cut these down as well, 2 squares. I'm not telling you guys specifically what I'm doing because I want it to be a surprise when I finish it for the ASMR video. Jeez, that's difficult. Okay, that was messy. Let's see what we have. "5 PM break to watch the news, also to see the girls." She wants me to play with the lobster. Look at that face. So that's all the UK schools now shut. It's really hard to feel like, I feel like we're in a movie. Like I feel like I'm watching an apocalypse movie, like, but no, with positivity. But that's like, wow. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy times. But anyway, back to clearing up. I should probably mention I'm having a filming night tonight. I'm filming 2 videos, so I might actually set them up on that table, like clear it all and then set up the 2 videos I'm filming. I'm gonna be filming a makeup on magazines video. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is find the magazines and the pictures that I want and just do a little fold over at the top so that I remember which ones. Then we need to pick which makeup is going to be used for that video and then surround my setup with it so that it's all just accessible like this. Oh. I'm just going to have a quick flick through and find some faces like this look perfect to apply makeup onto. So I'm actually going to use these 2 and they're both the same size magazine, like a little bit smaller, so I can fit them both in shot, whereas if I go 2 small ones and then 1 larger mag, it then gets awkward because I have to keep changing the... Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to find the pictures because I think there's something relaxing as well about flicking through trying to find the pictures. So we've got our 2 magazines for that. Then we just need to decide on what makeup to use. If you don't know, I try and use makeup that I don't use myself, you know, like stuff that maybe isn't the best quality or stuff that I didn't like, or right, if you don't know, lip products I now can't use because I'm not sure which of these have gluten in, and since I've become celiac, I don't know. I obviously can't have gluten at all. So any lip products are now up for grabs for my videos.
Okay, so I have everything laid out ready for when I do it. I'll probably rearrange all of this depending on how I set it up, because I don't know how I want to set it up yet. But that's one video done. I now need to set up the second one, which is to do with doing hair. So I'm gonna get together a load of combs and brushes and scissors and things like that.
I did recently buy this really adorable little set from Poundland, which has this cute little hairbrush. This is actually so adorable. And a little toy hair dryer, and this clip, which is really bad because it doesn't actually shut automatically. This is the kind of stuff that brings me joy as a 23-year-old adult human, is the little toy sets. Like, are you kidding? I've just found these little hair clips. Look how cute these are. Is it bad that I would actually wear these? Hang on. If it would fit my hair. Oh, I need a thinner piece of hair. They're not for thick hair. Like, I would do that. Like, that's cute. Oh my god. It's permanent. I can't get it off. Oh no, shut up, it's fine.
Okay, so that's everything ready for the hair one. I also got this little spray bottle because I thought that makes a nice sound. Okay, so I'm all set up for filming.
So I'm setting up to do a little bit of work in the studio. I'm gonna just do some research into the ideas I have. I'll actually show you my Pinterest board because it's my pride and joy. Also, I've just prepared myself a really healthy and nutritious dinner with all the nutrients that I need. So I'm sorted on that front. But yeah, Pinterest is like my best friend. Oh my god, there's so many video ideas that I'm so excited to work on and that I'm going to need to make props for. I don't want to tell you all my ideas because it'll ruin the whole surprise of them all when I then do them. It's a really confusing balance. I find it really difficult because I want to tell you guys about everything, but at the same time then it ruins the surprise of when I post the video when it's all finished. Do you know what I mean? It's a fine balance. I'll tell you what, instead of showing you my ASMR plans board, I will show you my inspiration board because I love this thing. I was thinking it'd actually be a really good ASMR video to go through this whole inspiration board because I have 761 pins to be specific, and they're all things that inspire me and other artwork that inspire my own work and ideas and concepts, and honestly I could talk about it forever. So I'll just show you quickly a little bit because I know a lot of you guys are into like arty stuff as well, so I will show you. So it's most recent pins and then down, but I'm obsessed with this kind of pastel-y vibes at the moment. But also I found this artist who I absolutely love her work. She makes these collages and they're just like really free and fun, and they look like they're just spontaneous ideas that she does, and they're just instant quick collages, and I just really love them. I love these things with textures and colours and paint and things. So I saw this person who'd literally just made like a sketchbook page with, well, I don't know if it was this, yeah, it was the sky, and it says blue sky, that literally just taken different photos of the sky, and I just really liked that for some reason. I feel like you could make a sky book and it'd be so cool, like a zine or something themed on different ways that the sky looks in different cloud formations and things like that. I'm really into, I love these fabric collages. I just think they're so weird and you can use texture and things, so I really like those. Been looking at a lot of sculptures. I like the idea of using eyeshadow within journaling as well, like colour inspiration and things like that. Don't know where to go with that, but I should save that because it was SpongeBob Sky, having a SpongeBob moment. Again, I love the use of 3D elements within collages. Oh, and this is another one with the eyeshadow. I want to speak really quickly. So sorry, I can't stop. I get really excited. I could talk about this stuff for so long because it really excites me. Also, look at these sculptures with different things. Look at that. I love this like weird like slime sculptures and stuff. Again, fabric books, so cool. Also, look how magical this room is that someone made. Look at this. Like, don't you just want to go in there and lie down? It's so cool. So cool.
If you're into this kind of stuff, Pinterest, honestly, Pinterest is amazing. Like, I love this makeup on color. I kind of did some stuff like that before. These were inspired by ASMR, like I saved them because they made me think of ASMR, and this as well. I don't know what I would use that for, but I just think it's cool. I like the use of acetate, and I like the use of sewing, but with paper. I think that's really cool. Like, look how cool. Then a little bit of art direction, because I like art direction as well. That one cause freaking Captain Kirk. Oh yeah, I love these alien plants. I have something planned for something like this, and I did a project with my own version of this at one point, like in university, and I just absolutely love it. But the great thing about Pinterest is when you open a picture, you can then scroll down. It shows you recommendations for other things you might like, and it's awesome. It's just never ending. I spend hours on this, honestly. Look at the colours in this. So magical. This is why I really want to experiment with sculpture more. Like I recently made these sculptures, which you can kind of see, I guess, from my Pinterest board, where my inspo has come from, because that's the kind of vibe, I guess, that I've been saving anyway. Let me just go back onto my feed. Like if you go back up to the top, like if you look at all of this and then you look at these, that you can kind of see where my brain is going. But I'm in love with this one specifically. I love it so much, and that's why I want to dabble more with sculpture. I do actually have a board called Sculptures where I've been saving some things that I like, some really cool like textural things, and oh man, just so many things. I just love so many things. Yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think of me doing an ASMR video going through all of my Pinterest boards for artwork? You know, like showing different things and talking about different ideas, but obviously not speaking quickly like I am right now. Because instead I could just whisper and say, you know, I like this because believe deep. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is weird. I like this. I'm saving that. I feel like that could be a cool video. Oh, look at this. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is weird. Yeah. I feel like that could be a cool video idea. What do you think? I don't know what I'd call it though, because no one's going to want to click on it if it's called Pinterest. It's just going to sound like I'm sponsored, which I'm definitely not. Maybe ASMR art inspiration show and tell. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. Let me know if you think that'd be a good ASMR video, and I'll have a think about the best way to go about it. This, right, it's given me an idea, because basically I need to do a new sculptures video for YouTube because you guys are requesting it and I absolutely love it. So seeing that's just given me an idea though. You know how like the things are like pushed into the backdrop, and what I'm using for my sculptures is this like silk clay stuff that is so well impressionable. You know, like you could put some things in there and that would impress into it. I'm thinking maybe I should do like a sculpture that's got things like pressed into it. Like I kind of did that bit with the current sculpture, but I'm saying like maybe I could even put stuff in it and then peel it out so it's just the shape of the things in, and then maybe paint it, or maybe like fill the gap with things. Like maybe I can like press things into things. You know, so like I don't know what, I need to think about it. But you know how like when you're a kid and you do impressions of pennies, or like when you have paper and you put it against a tree and then you have a crayon and you'd scratch it? I feel like that kind of childlike pressing things into things and seeing the texture could be really cool to do a sculpture based on that, like that childlike obsession with how texture comes out. Like maybe you could use the silk clay to make impressions of things. I need to think about what things should be impressionated. Like it could be like a crystal. Like I could get one of my like an amethyst and press the amethyst into the clay, and then I could like paint the inside and like I could fill it with things. You could make a bowl by pressing in a crystal into clay so that it makes like a bowl, and then that could be a bowl for jewelry. Like how cute would that be? Or you could, I think the arrows hit me. I got a little bit of a sugar rush, I'm not gonna lie to you. But you could literally press anything. Like you could get a comb and you could press a comb into a piece of clay, and then you could peel the comb out and you'd have all the prongs, and then you could fill the prongs with things. And
what I've been really into lately, which you might have seen if you watched that video, is using nail varnishes to varnish these little sculptures. So, you know, you could press in something and then you could paint it with the nail varnish and it would be shiny and sparkly. Or you could even use like a proper colour one, you know, like one that's actually got pigment to it, and then you could change the colour of the clay in certain areas. So you could press a crystal in, paint the inside with a different coloured nail varnish, add glitter, varnish the whole thing. It'd be really cool, and you could make textures. I'd love to know what you guys want over the next few weeks on this channel, on the vlog channel as well, because I've got so many plans for the ASMR channel. But this channel, I'm obviously, like, my life right now is in the art studio doing things. Like, would you like studio day vlogs, like working on sculptures or things for props for the ASMR videos? Would that interest you? Why am I dancing? Basically, just let me know what interests you. Maybe I could do like a sit down video. Maybe we could do like a makeup experiments video. Like, there's a lot of things that could be done. I'd like to know what you're interested in. But I think I'll stop the video there because I think I'm actually completely losing all plot. I guess this video was more of like a check-in with you guys, see how you're doing, catch up because the world's being weird. Yeah, video. Thanks so much for watching this mess of a vlog, and yeah, thank you. I shall speak to you soon. Let me know in the comments what I just said, and thank you for watching. And this Aero is great. I love Aeros. I think they're underrated chocolate. The thing is as well is I feel like you can eat a bigger bar like without feeling guilty because 50% of it's air. Don't look that up because it's probably not true, but that's how I like to think of it. Okay, bye.